Hi everyone, my name is Mahasi. I'm the Discerning Mystic, and I'm going to be doing the mid-month February 2019 reading for Scorpio. So right now I'm starting off with the water signs. I did my first video with Cancer, of course, because that's my sign. But now I'm going to be doing Scorpio, and I'm going to ask basically the future, what the future holds for Scorpio, anyone born on the sun sign, I guess a Scorpio, moon, rising. And I use Aleister Crowley Thoth tarot deck. And I also use the angel cards by Doreen Virtue as if I need more information in that case. And so I'm going to go ahead. And if you have any questions, if you want to have a private reading, then you can just check out the information under, under information for the video. You can visit me on Facebook at The Discerning Mystic. And so, I do it a little bit differently when I do readings individually or when I do it over online. Since I'm doing it for a short period of time, I'm going to be using the Celtic Cross system, how it's set up. Very different than when I'm doing readings for, individual. That one I look at more into the future. And so again, these cards are really, it's very hard for every Scorpio to connect. So take whatever you can. And it's basically focusing on the current situation, current emotional state that you're in, and through that I can see patterns in the near future. You can always change it. That's why these are really helpful, to find some information, get a sense of what's going on, and if you need to change any of your behavior or approach, then this is a good way to do it. Hopefully you like it. Let me know what you think. Okay, so I'm going to first do prayer. Dear God, Jesus, archangels, please help by providing only truth, only clear information for those that are Scorpio, that are their sun sign is Scorpio, rising, and our moon sign. Regards to the month of February, mid-month, from February 15th to the 28th, whatever information they need to know, whatever insight they need to know, please allow me to express the information needed that can help them. Thank you. Amen. So, please God, please show me near future for Scorpios. For the month of February, mid-month 2019, what is it that they need to know? What is happening? Okay, first card is presenting issue. First card, we got, okay, Ace of Swords. Awesome. Okay, Ace of Swords is the beginning of communication. So it's the opening of communication. Any kind of ace is very good. It's a change, but it's a good energy coming in. So this is a presenting issue or situation. It's whatever that's going on right now. So let's look at what is crossing it. It could be an obstacle. It could be a positive. It could be something that's making it better. So we'll see what's crossing it. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. Well, then, being a Scorpio, this would fit you. You don't have to be a female to get the Queen of Cups, but this is more of your energy. The Queen of Cups is very loving, nurturing, and since it's with the Ace of Swords, it's a positive card. So it's positive qualities of a Scorpio. The loving side, the protective nature, the motherly kind of feeling, as a parent, feeling that there is. So you're, so there's communication, and you're also open to communicating, which allows you to feel like yourself. And whatever the situation is, either you being yourself is allowing the communication to go through, or the communication is allowing you to be yourself. Whatever it is, this is good. Okay? So right now, there's an opening for communication. Now let's look at the actual presenting situation. Okay? So that's more of the issue or the specific thing that's happening. Now let's look at overall present situation. Okay, we got prudence, 8 of discs. Prudence. Okay, so I think what's happened is prudence, it means growth. It means financial growth, which is great, but it's very slow. And maybe what's happening is that you've gotten kind of tired. I mean, there's been delays. Maybe things are taking way too long. The seeds are already planted. But, you know, maybe you needed some communication, something to get you inspired. And, you know, it makes sense. I mean, when you're not receiving messages, you really don't know what's going on. It's going to affect you. It's not going to allow you to be, you know, feel secure so you can be your loving self. But it seems that you have been patient, and you have not allowed your impatience or your insecurity to get in the way from being yourself. So you have been loving, and you're being rewarded by receiving messages regards to whatever you're waiting for. It could be love, it could be business, finances. I mean, there's a connection to finances, but it could just be anything, security. Now let's look at the past and see how the near past is affecting the present situation. Okay, so we got, the Princess of Discs. Princess of Discs. So it's more of, I mean, princess doesn't always have to be a person. It can just be an energy. But it could be that, or it can be a person that maybe you're dealing with. And the Princess of Discs is more of a young person, a younger person. They're a little mature. I mean, you know, they're new. And it could be that side of you in regards to finances too, that you are kind of new in this. The Princess of Discs is kind of like a scholar. They're very academic. They like to learn a lot. So you're very curious. And whoever this is also someone that has a mystery about them. A lot of Scorpios do too. So I can see that. There's kind of like, you know, the ideas of being pregnant with all life, being mysterious, having a very childlike quality. And there's an unpredictableness that is predictable with the Princess of Discs. It's kind of interesting. When you're dealing with someone like this, it's like dealing with a lottery wheel, you know. But yet you kind of you already know that you're dealing with that. So it's not surprising. But it can be a little difficult if you are dealing with someone like this. They really don't know how they're going to react. It could make you wonder, like, okay, am I making the right decision? And it can make you doubt yourself or doubt the other person. So I could see that this have been an issue, that you have actually maybe realized that this person there is consistency to the chaos, I guess. And that this person is trustworthy, or, you know, or you're trusting yourself in that aspect. Now let's look at your near future, which is like maybe within a week, how things are going to be. Oh, the devil. Okay, so I got the devil, which is really interesting. Okay, so I was just talking about you getting communication and everything. You got to be careful not to go crazy. Okay, you've been really patient. Everything's been really, you know, you've been really chill. You've been great. Okay, but you go from prudence and then you go to the devil right when you get communication. So that means that, you know, you've been kind of It's like, you've been hungry for so long and then you get the food and you just like can't stop eating. So be really careful with managing money, like enjoying yourself a little too much, a little bit of extremeness, okay? So it's important to be prepared to balance yourself because you will be receiving what you need to receive. Whatever you want, you're going to receive it, but you got to be careful how to handle it right. So take this time to be prepared and not fall into your negative behaviors, because I think that is what caused problems. Let me find out exactly what does it mean by the devil, so I'm going to use these cards and let's find a signifier to see a new feature. What does the devil really represent? Okay, we got the Lovers. Okay, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good help. All right, so again, carefully weigh your decisions. So the Lovers, yeah, don't go a little too crazy on the love part, or maybe even waiting for someone and then you finally, get the answer and then maybe you get too needy, or maybe you get tired of them. Now you know that they want you, then you're like, I want someone else, So be careful about temptation when it comes to relationships. Or be careful if you're focusing on business. Don't be tempted by romance to stray away from something that is really gonna, bring abundance and security by just like a fling or something, okay? So again, right when you start getting these communications, like, be careful about the love department, okay? I mean, it's great to enjoy and to attract, and you're going to be attracting a lot of people. I think that's what it is that, you're very attractive right now. And, you're going to have temptation, and so get used to it, how awesome you are. You don't need to worry. There's no lack, okay? There's abundance of everybody, everything. Right now it's time to still focus on your work, okay? And whoever that's good for you, they'll stay, okay? They won't go away. Okay, so let's look at your, now, the end of the month. Okay, so what's going to be happening around the end of the month? Okay, we got adjustment. Okay, adjustment here is a trump card too. So this is good. I mean, I'm trying to figure out which card this represents. I wonder if it's judgment. I think it's judgment. It means that, signing contracts. It could be business contracts. It could be marriage contracts. It's something that you want. It's like the law is going to be on your side. So things are going to work out in your favor, which is good. So things are going to adjust. I mean, you do also need to adjust to it too. I mean, now things are going to get a little serious. So be prepared for that, I mean, it's a more serious card. It's kind of going by traditional rules. So you do kind of need to go by the book in this area. And so far it seems like, you can handle it. Just remember, be balanced. And again, the idea of balance in judgment. As long as you do good, you have good intentions, good is going to come to you. Now let's see your emotional state and how you're affecting this whole thing at this time. Okay? Emotional state. Mid-February, emotional state. Okay. Ooh, interference. Okay. So it's the Eight of Swords. So you're causing your own interference. You got to be careful about that. I mean, it could be sabotage. So you don't want to interfere with your own success. Okay. There could be things from the past that's going on. It might be too good to be true. Maybe not as patient. But right now, there is some kind of interference. So you're not really using your intuition, it seems like. You're kind of distracted. You got just keep it going. I mean, it's happening. Once you start noticing it's happening, I know a lot of times we're just kind of like, oh, thank God, and we just like let loose and everything. No, but you have more faith. Use your intuition, see clearly. Okay, don't just fall for anybody either. This is really important time. Okay, by the end of the month, please just You have important decisions. You don't want to be distracted. Okay. All right. Let's see how other people are influencing your future. Okay. What was their view, or what's their energy that's affecting you? Let me first wrap. Okay. Okay, we got Prince of Wands. Okay, Prince of Wands, personality. It could be actual person, or it could be the energy. Prince of Wands is great. It's action-oriented, you know, taking charge, being aggressive, making things happen. So it seems that the one that's more of the issue is you, and the environment around you is actually positive. Now, it could be a little bit too aggressive, too, and that's what's causing a little bit of problems because, you know, Scorpios, you guys don't like someone to take control. You like to be the leader. But at the same time, don't resist that. I mean, go with the flow. I mean, there is information going on. Somebody has to do it. So if people were saying, come on, let's go forward, let's do it. Don't let your insecurities interfere with the process that you've worked hard for. So if it is a person that you have in your life and more of a male quality, male energy, they can be a little fanatic. They, you know, you might wonder, like, they seem calm, but inside they're really intense. And you might wonder, you know, this person is actually good for now. Like, don't resist that, you know. But just at the same time, the Prince of Wands is very immature, and they are kind of too impulsive. So maybe it's the impulsivity that's causing interference. Again, it could be two different ways. It could be someone that is way too impulsive, way too active, that's causing the interference, or it could be being around someone like that is causing yourself to resist and sabotage. You know, it can be both. Actually, I'm thinking about it, and maybe this is the person that is the devil in that aspect, or influencing the devil, influencing temptation, like immediate gratification, all that. So that could be it. It could be a positive, but it's very temporary. You want lasting changes. So make decisions based on what is going to help in the future, not right now. Okay? Again, this person is immature. I mean, they have a lot of passion, they got a lot of energy, and you can use it. But don't trust them on making decisions. Trust yourself more. You know more. You guys are really good at making decisions. Okay, so let's look at your hopes and fears. Let's see what you got. Oh, Queen of Wands. Okay. So it seems like I don't see it as a fear unless you're afraid of a female, more of a female quality that's a fire sign too. Or it's a hope that you want to be more of this kind of person. That's what I can sense. Because the Queen of Wands is someone that is very charismatic, very attractive, can be, they have, you know, if you look at the card, she has like control over the, what is that? Tiger? And she's really good. She's kind of domineering. Unlike the Queen of Cups, that's more loving and soft. This is a quality of someone that is much more aggressive, goes after what they want, but in a loving way. But, you know, I mean, this is healthy, unhealthy, and it can be very manipulative. But I think that you actually want to be more of this kind of personality. And not be so influenced by your emotions. So take the energy of the Prince of Wands, the Prince of Wands, and combine it with the Queen of Cups. And in you, this is a great combination to have, especially in business and in making things happen. So you don't have to back off. You don't have to withdraw or be defensive or go extreme, as, you know, Scorpios tend to be, into something. Again, this is a balance of being charismatic and knowing how to have an impact on other people, getting them to do the work too. That's Queen of Wands is really good at. Queen of Wands knows how to use her beauty and her beauty and her skill to get people to do things for her, which is a good quality. I would like that. Okay, now let's look at the final outcome. Come on. Final outcome. Okay, Knight. That's interesting. We got a lot of people. Knight of Cups. All right. Well, that kind of defeated the purpose. Not really, actually. The Knight of Cups, again, it fits the water sign. It could be yourself. But I see it as Knight of Cups is usually a representation of good news, like a good romantic offer, engagement, or it's a very positive sign. It's a very sweet, positive offer to you. And that is the final outcome. So if it's a person that you want to receive the information from, you want to receive the love offer, you will receive it. If it is business, whatever, you will receive it. This is a positive answer. So yes, basically. So you will get to that point, and I see this more as the messenger, as the information coming to you. And although being a water sign, you will more likely encompass the Knight of Cups rather than the Queen of Wands, which is more of you. The Knight of Cups is actually very balanced, has a lot of air, can communicate very diplomatically, very firm, can be logical at the same time, caring, and a very good combination, very, again, loving. And so, I mean, unhealthy can be really bad, but this seems very healthy. And you don't have to worry. You might get a little bit too aggressive, or you might not like that, or might get like a little too passive, but eventually you will get what you want. And either you will get the combination, you encompass this person, or this person's going to be in your life that has all these wonderful qualities that you're going to receive a wonderful offer from, or you're going to just receive a wonderful offer. You're going to get what you want. And that's by the end of the month. That's really awesome. I mean, these cards are not the most positive, the Crowley deck. So it seems to be so far so good. So I hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day. I hope you have a great February, and I will see you in March. Again, my name is Mahasti, the Discerning Mystic, and you can look for me on Facebook under the Discerning Mystic. And if you want any individual sessions, or I do readings, I do life coaching. I have a background as a clinical therapist, and I also do muscle testing. All these variety of tools that can help you heal, go forward, gain more self-awareness and happiness. Okay. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.